showing you guys how to play Santa Claus is Coming to Town on the guitar, so stay tuned if this is something that you'd like to learn. And really quick before we jump into the tutorial, I wanted to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Black Mountain Thumb Picks. Now, Black Mountain Picks isn't a sponsor of this channel for a while now, and for good reason. I actually love using his thumb picks because they have a innovative spring design that holds the pick part to the part that goes around your thumb. This just really holds it a lot more tightly than other thumb picks I've used in the past, and I just feel like it's a really good high quality accessory to have. On top of that, he just launched his new light gauge picks, which I actually really prefer because I always strum with thin picks. But if you're somebody who likes a heavier gauge, he also has a convenient little trial pack, which I think is a great stocking stuffer for a guitar player in your life. So if you'd like more information on Black Mountain Picks, make sure to check out the link in the description box down below, as well as this iCard right up here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and categorize this as a beginner-friendly song, but first of all, let's talk about our guitar. You will need it to be in standard tuning, and you do not need a capo to play through this song. However, because it's been covered by many artists over the years and I couldn't find an actual person who wrote this song, you could easily use a capo and put it on different frets to suit your singing voice. So capo is totally optional, but in this video today I won't be using one. I have 8 chord shapes to show you today, and they are all open, so really beginner friendly, as well as 2 strumming patterns that you can use to play through the song. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it, and we'll start with the chords. Alright, so like I said, you need to know 8 different chord shapes to play through this song, and we're going to start with our G chord, which looks like this and sounds like this. And by the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts that you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my free beginner series right here on YouTube, so I will link episode 3 right here. After that, we have our C chord. Then we have E minor. Next is A minor 7. After that, we have D7. Next is G7. We also have A7. And the last chord you need to know is D. And those are the 8 chord shapes you need to know to play this song. Alright, so if you're new to guitar, go ahead and pause the video. Just take a few minutes to memorize those chord shapes, as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them. It'll make learning the rest of the song that much easier. But once you've done that, we can go ahead and jump into the strumming patterns that I would suggest using for this song. As always, if you are brand new to playing guitar, I would suggest a practice pattern first, which as you can see is just a single down strum. And all you want to do is practice singing through the song and use this single down strum for every single chord change that you see throughout the song, just so you know which words you're going to be singing whenever you're changing those chords. So if we go ahead and bring an example of the song up right here, I'll show you how this works. You basically want to sing through it and do a single down strum for every time you see one of these chord changes. You better watch out. You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Alright, so even just from doing that, you can already tell that last line there, we've got some chord transitions that are going to be moving a little bit faster, so that's why it's so important to be able to transition back and forth between them. So basically, you would just go through the whole song and do the single down strum and just make sure you're aware of where those chord transitions are going to be taking place. And then once you've done that, we can move into the first strumming pattern. Alright guys, so our first main strumming pattern, as you can see, is just down, down, up, down, up, and it's going to sound like this. Now, something to note about this strumming pattern is we are going to be counting it in kind of like a triplet rhythm. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you want to count it 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a little bit more dancey like that. Now, keeping that in mind, you want to transfer that kind of danciness into your strumming. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, a 4. Okay, so if you transfer that onto your strumming, we're gonna go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. All right. right, so make sure you kind of get that kind of dancey rhythm, and then once you have it, we can go ahead and put some chord transitions in. So let's go ahead and put our G chord on, speed it up a little bit so you can practice this rhythm with me. So I'm going to do it for a few measures, and I just want you to jump in whenever you feel comfortable. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, up, a 4, a 1, 2, up, a 4, up. Awesome. So once you get that rhythm internalized, all you want to do now is put your chord transitions back in. So for most of this song, you want to play through this whole pattern one time through for each chord. So if we bring the verse back up, we're going to go G, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, back to G, back to C. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not hide, I'm telling you why. All right, so here on this next line is where we get into more of those quicker chord transitions, and that's where I want to introduce to you strumming pattern 2. So strumming pattern 2 is going to be very similar to strumming pattern 1. As you can see, it's down, down, up, and it's going to sound like this. So those of you with a keen ear might have heard it. The second strumming pattern is just the first half of the first strumming pattern repeated twice. So that same kind of bouncy rhythm, 1 and a 2 and a, that we practice, it's going to apply here as well. So we're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up. All right, but one thing I want to mention is I'm going to go ahead and put a vertical line here in the middle, and what that's going to represent is where we want to change chords. Like we said, that last line of the verse does move a little quicker, so you're going to have to change chords a little faster. So what you want to do is on the left half of this little pattern, you're going to do your first chord, and on the right half, you're going to do your next chord. So let's go ahead and bring the verse back up. We're starting here on that last line. If you have your G chord, you would do down, down, up, then you go to your E minor, down, down, up. Same thing with the next two chords. We have A minor 7, down, down, up, to D7, down, down, up. And then when you get to that last G, you'd go back to the full first strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. All right, so without stopping, that last line sounds like this. Down, down, up, 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 down, up. Repeat it twice. So basically the whole song can be played with these two strumming patterns. The other part we haven't gone over yet is the chorus, so let's go ahead and bring that up. And for the chorus, you can use strumming pattern 1 to play through the whole thing. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. On the last line there, whenever I do my cover, I like to just do a single down strum, but that's totally up to you what you would like to do. So really quick, let's go ahead and just go over the verse and the chorus and how all of this would come together with the chords and the strumming and everything. 1, 2, ready, go. Better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Let's go ahead and do the chorus. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good, for goodness sake. Alright, and then you would just repeat it back from the beginning, and that is how you would play through the whole song. So if you want to, you can actually go to my Patreon page right now and print out a guide for this entire song. It has everything that I've taught you here, the chords, the strumming, the lyrics, and everything all written out, and it's all for free, so go ahead and check that out. I'll link it in the description box down below, as well as in this iCard that'll pop up right here. So that's free to download, and that'll help you kind of just play through it with me. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and play through the entire song of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. 1, 2, ready, go. You better you'd like to play through the rest of the song with me, make sure to check it out for free on my Patreon page. Unfortunately, here on YouTube, a lot of stuff gets copyrighted when I play through the whole song, but I will make sure to link this right here in the iCard as well as in the description box down below. Again, it's all for free. You can also download the guide there for free, so please make sure to check it out if you want help learning this song. But that actually ends my video for today, so thank you so much for watching. If it helped you, make sure to give me a thumbs up down below, as well as subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss out on any other new guitar tutorials. Another huge thank you goes out to Black Mountain Picks for sponsoring this video. Again, if you are interested in these picks for yourself, I'll make sure to link it in the description box down below. I also wanted to give a special shout out to my top patrons over on my Patreon page. I'll make sure to list all of their names on screen right now, as well as a thank you that goes out to all of my patrons for supporting my channel and making videos just like this one possible. You guys are awesome. Here are my social media sites in case you'd like to follow me on any of those. That's just where I do fun things like behind the scenes looks at what I'm working on, and I'll poll you guys on what you want to learn next and things like that. So make sure to check it out. But I think that ends the video for today. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that it helped, and happy holidays.